I may not live to see our glory.
I may not live to see our glory.
But I will gladly join the fight.
But I will gladly join their fight.
And when our children tell our story,
They'll tell the story of
Thank you so much. I would not be here without you.
story of tonight.
Through Lynn, I've gotten involved on the labor side of working with some of the Broadway unions and working in the Broadway arena. One of the more satisfying challenges was representing the cast of Hamilton in their efforts to gain recognition in the form of compensation for the work they did as creators, if you will, in the creation, in the making of Hamilton. That was a show where the cast worked for about a year off Broadway, downtown, developing the show with Lin-Manuel Miranda. And as the show took form and was changing right up to its opening night a year later on Broadway, most of the same cast was involved. So after the show opened to the phenomenal success, unprecedented success that it has enjoyed, the issue for the cast became some recognition for the work they had done in creating that. So I had the pleasure of working with them and really establishing a new paradigm where we were able to get profit participation for the cast in all the future earnings coming from Hamilton, both in New York and on the road. So
Who's the producer, curiously? Who are you negotiating against?
the producer is a man named Jeffrey Seller, who is an extraordinary producer, an extraordinary man. He wanted to find the way to do the right thing, if you will. It was a process where there was difficulty getting there. I became the vehicle by which we could find a process and ultimately a conclusion that satisfied all. So one funny story in that representation, as you know, the cast is multicultural, and I would meet with them after the show. They'd come up here and we'd meet in the conference room 4 or 5 times as we worked on this project. And one of the nights we had a corporate deal closing in another conference room. So corporate deals looked like a typical corporate deal, a bunch of middle-aged white guys, sitting around a table with stacks of paper, with a bunch of white lawyers, sitting with them, working on it. And suddenly at around 11:30 at night in this New York conference room comes swarming about 30 people, being the cast of Hamilton with their hats backwards and wearing their street clothes, and a very hip looking group. Must have scared the hell out of that group, as they were certainly aghast, but as soon as they found out whom they were there
trying to get autographs.
Then they wanted, the hell of signing a contract, sign this piece of paper for my daughter. So I have done, I continue to do a lot of work in the theatrical arena, which is a pleasure.
We fought with him. Me, I died for him.
me, I trusted him.
Me, I loved him.
And me, I'm the damn fool that shot him.
There's a million things I haven't done, but just you wait.